So let's start marking up our highs and lows. Our take profit 2 was not hit. We literally missed it by 2 ticks. So that was yesterday. However, we made good profits yesterday. I'm not upset about it. There's our low. There's our new high. I'm gonna get rid of this one for now, just so we have a clear slate of where everything is. So this is our high, our low. And I'm gonna put the end of that zone right at our low. So, high and low marked out. 4 hour. Looking like a reversal, but we'll see. We'll see. Here we are on the 3 hour. The 1 hour is looking. The 1 hour looks awful. $30. We're just gonna go with the flow today. Let's see what we get. We had a sell that unfortunately hit stop loss, a buy that hit take profit, which recovered stop, and then unfortunately, oh, actually we hit take profit 1. I always target take profit 1. High and low of today. Right here. So let's see. Market's about to open in a couple minutes. Good morning. Maybe reset everything. We already have people in Nitro that made $1,300 on their prop firm. They're like done for the day. All done. Yeah, there's a lot of sellers at 860. What I'm thinking is we got a couple minutes. Gonna have a break here and a break here. We're at our low. We're actually at our low is here. So we're at our low almost. We have highs to tap into. which are technically almost all-time highs. We got news coming out tomorrow. Here's today. Tomorrow is PPI. Nighttime trading will be fun tomorrow. I've been trading at night quite frequently lately. I've been liking it. Let's see. Breaking out, those sellers got filled. 9:30 is here. Let's see. We might get a buy signal from Firestorm. Let's see how that 1 minute. I know you guys saw the Firestorm FX strategy. Yes, I am working on turning Firestorm FX into a strategy so you can automate it to futures. But before you all ask me if it's available, it's not available yet. I'm working on it. But soon it will be automated. I would really love to take like a quick scalp below here, tap into lows, but I just don't know if we're gonna go down there. It's just been we got more sellers up at the 875. Do we have any like last night I saw we had a huge, what is it? That was something big. We had a huge block up here at the highs. And it seems to not be there anymore. I'm not in. I'm not in anything. I'm just waiting for the market to come back around. Looks like we're pushing out. I don't know. I think I might take a little 5-minute candle back, maybe. It's not giving a strong enough like pullback continuation. Yeah, I just don't like when it dances around the area like this. What I would look for is just for that equal high. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just not even going anywhere. So I'm just gonna wait. No, it is not coffee, it's tea. I drink tea more than coffee. I don't like the way coffee makes me feel. I like the taste of it, but I don't like the way it makes me feel. What's my favorite tea? I know you love coffee. My goodness. Brittany like comes over with like a gallon of it. But the tea I like is this one is Lipton organic black tea, But I like English breakfast tea. That is pretty good. But I try to stick with organic as much as I can. I know it's hard to find. Yeah, it's hard to find as in like you can't really get it because it's sold out. I think everyone's switching to organic. That now all the organic stuff I'm used to having is like basically gone. Yes, the microplastics I've heard of. I actually put it in, I don't know if this is good or not, but it's a stainless steel steeper thing. So that's usually what I use. I love tea, so coffee, I don't know. It doesn't make me feel good. I don't know if maybe it's because of I was talking to April about mold toxicity. I ended up having a sickness from that from a house that I lived in and I got mold poisoning basically and my whole family got real sick. And maybe I do have a problem with mold because I heard there's mold in a lot of the coffees that you buy at the store. This market is very indecisive today. I was looking for a breakout. Now I'm gonna adjust my lines because it kind of coincides with this pretty well. We're gonna adjust the lines a little bit. I'm really curious to see what ES and what ES and US 30 are doing. US 30 has a buy, or not US 30, I mean ES has a buy. US 30 does not. But it looks like it wants to make a reversal like we spoke about, that little short position I spoke about, where it was the break and down to maybe the pivot point. But that 800 area is right here. Look for mold-free organic brands. I can recommend you some. Can you please send it to me? Look, everybody wants mold-free organic coffee. I gotta know now. You could just drop it here. I'll screenshot it. We all live by coffee. Yeah, you can actually probably drop it in the chat in the Telegram you wanted. You drink mushroom coffee. What's mushroom coffee like? Is that like lion's mane? And I can't say the other ones. I'll butcher it. I'll sound so stupid. So we have a lot of sellers pushing around here. I would say, let's see, they got filled. But we might have absorbed them. We did. They got absorbed. Oh, no, they didn't. They scaled in. Yes, lion's mane. Turkey tail. I've heard what's that. It sounds like it's good. Good mushroom coffee. I'll have to look into that. It tastes like dirt if you don't put flavored creamer in it, but it's good for you. I used to drink when I had like kidney and liver problems a few years ago when I was sick. I drank dandelion coffee. It was like a dandelion dandy blend it was called. I drank that for a period of time. That was actually not bad, and that helped tremendously. It also helps with like water weight and stuff like that. Yeah, dandelion is dandy blend it was called. It's pretty good. You can mix it with coffee or you could just have it like that with hot water, which I didn't mix with coffee at the time. But it caused my kidneys to not swell anymore. Not making any medical claims, but what happened for me? My right kidney does not like me. If I like encounter any type of sickness, it's like inflames. We're just gonna range today? I really hope not. I want to trade. With gut and focus. Mushroom coffee helps with your gut focus, and I have energy and less brain fog. That's awesome. I take lion's mane in the tincture and ashwagandha every morning. That seems to help. But it doesn't kick in till like after the stream. Like it's funny because I'm like exhausted on the stream, and then like 11 o'clock rolls around and then like all kicks in. And I'm like, I could use this while I'm trading. Oh, really? Yeah, it broke a little bit. Do I have these sitting on 4 hours? Mhm. I do. What is wrong with me? I don't even remember looking at 4 hours. It's probably my son. My 8-year-old son trades too, so he plays around with my charts occasionally. I tell him never touch NASDAQ. I don't know. I want to say that we want to break up because we want to go to this area. So if we take a long at this break, I would like to see we got 875. I'd like to see 875, 860. Tell me it came down. I swear it came down. That's stupid. Never mind. That's too small. If it was at 875, I would have been happy with it. But I think it moved. Maybe it didn't, and I just saw it wrong. Yeah, right? Gotta give me something. You're gonna make me wait till 10 o'clock. I thought someone just said in the chat, I got FOMO, but it said I got FTMO. I was like, what? Don't have FOMO with this market. Maybe what I was saying was right. We might push down here, this area. If you enter, you must scalp pretty quickly. Nothing big. I'm in, pulling the break even. Come on, sellers, move. I'm out. Indecisive. I only got like 20 bucks on that trade. Whatever. Quick scalp of $20. It's slow and weird. $6. We all got $6, $20, $4. Yeehaw, cowboy. Rocking $8.50. $100? That's awesome. You're all of us combined. That's cool. You manually exited it. Good. She took her money and ran. I think I was up like, what, $100 at one point? I should have just left, but I didn't. Yeah, you can re-enter if you want to, but I would like to see this 1 minute candle close below. Give me a clear indication. To me, or is the market just like glitchy, like everywhere? It's kind of just like does not make what indicator? Oh, the PO3. Sorry, my brain completely forgot the PO3 exo trade. I scalped $50 out of that re-entry. The new 5 minute candle is coming. That's why I'm like holding off for a second. That 5 minute candle could be the break. I would like to see a nice pullback here. Okay, nice little pullback, continuation back down. Got a nice $200 out of that one. Yep, tapped into that low. So that was a nice little scalp. I mean, from the re-entry down to this area. A little bit. But we are ranging. No, I did not turn my brightness up. The sun came out in Florida. Usually the sun doesn't get past my trees in time. And Florida has been super rainy lately, so I haven't had good lighting. Yeah, I wanted to do like some 5-minute candle hack strategies, but today wants to be a rangy, weird day. I love how this 1 hour candle is gonna act like we've just been like up in this area the whole time, the last 3 minutes of the hour. This has looked awful, absolutely awful. I like when the candles look at least like this, but this is like everyone's undecided for the week. Since Monday, everything has been like tons of indecision. Look for fair value gaps. I don't see any. Well, US 30 looks just as bad as NASDAQ. And ES just made like a double bottom, basically. Or head and shoulders, kind of, if you look at it. Tell me in the last 35 seconds, we're gonna just like shoot all the way down here. Yeah, that was one big FU candle to everybody. That was everybody's not going to catch this move to the downside. Because we all know that you've been waiting for it since 9:30. Can you on screen slide the, no, you can't slide the take profit and stop loss. Unfortunate. No wick on the other side of the 10 a.m. You know what that means. You know what that means. That's right. I might be catching a nice re-entry from our second. And there you go. Nice little re-entry. for a quick $750. Hit take profit. I am happy. I told you I was catching that re-entry. There you go. I got something out of today. A low risk, fast profits. That's how I like to do it. I only risked $400 and I didn't even go in the drawdown. I went instantly into profit. Pulled the break even at $200 profit with 2 contracts and left with $780 on that trade. So with my trading last night and my trading this morning, I have a $1,772 profit. I traded last night between 9 and 11 p.m. 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. candle opens just like 10 a.m. here for 4 hour. There's a 10 p.m. candle. That's obviously the open of another 4 hour. I catch the same thing. 2 contracts during the Asian session. I do the same. Unless I'm passing a challenge, I'll go in with full 5 contracts, which I have a video on that I did the other night with my husband with his accounts. But who made money on that? I told you I was re-entering. Look at everybody winning. Some of you guys are getting prop firm payouts from Nitro. Up $425. That's awesome. Remember, we got those buyers around that pivot point at the 770s. 770 here. We have buyers. So remember, if you're in, you could take profit at the pivot point or at least trail very closely. But that was a beautiful, quick trade for me. One of you said up 55% in 7 days using Nitro. That is awesome. Congratulations. Hit take profits and ran. Yeah, you can use Nitro on prop firms. Your first day on demo with Nitro and you're impressed. Well, congratulations. I'm really glad you like it. Do all prop firms on Nitro require copy trading? No. FTMO just came out with MetaTrader 5. You can use the bot on there. Right now we have actually, if we take a look over here, we have a live account, 25K account running with Nitro. So it's a 25K FTMO account. Our take profit target is up here, and we had a little loss yesterday, but we recovered that loss. Actually, it recovered that loss from this morning. I thought it was yesterday. No, it was today. So we recovered our loss that we had this morning. We have to hit $1,250. We're at $1,072 in 6 trading days. Only had $327 drawdown, and our max loss was $145. The drawdown was because we had a losing day right here of $236, and then Nitro recovered most of it at the end of August, and that was our losing day. It's $79. So that's what we did. So we have that running live for you guys so you could take a good look of how Nitro trades. Look at you showing your profit. First day on my phase 1 of FTMO account. Does that say $1,524? Phase 1 FTMO, you made $1,524. Congratulations. That is awesome, Dallas. That is really, really awesome. Drop that inside of the Nitro chat because I can't really see it here, but drop it inside of the Nitro chat so I can see the photo of it. That's really cool. I also got Funded Trading Plus, but they use the X trade I want to copy. I think if you use Dane's trades, they allow you to copy over the 2DX trade. How do I get into Nitro? You can message me on Telegram or go to our website at firestormtradingacademy.com. Or you can go to our Instagram and click the link in our bio. That'll take you directly to it at Firestorm Trading. And then Firestorm Nitro will have like all of its details. We also have a Firestorm Nitro highlight on Instagram, which will give you more information and all of the client testimonials that we post every single day. But good day. Trading was weird. I'm a one and done signal today. I would say we're ranging because we got big news tomorrow and we don't really want to go anywhere. Oh yeah, you can manually turn it on and off if you want to. You're in full control of it. 25K FTMO account. If you go to ftmo.com, they will tell you what it is. I don't know the exact. Cindy actually set up this one. So I don't know the price of the 25K. She just sent me the link of all the metrics of it so I can keep track. That's beautiful. But yes, you can turn it on and off whenever you want to. Look, another one of you using demo account, trying it out before going live. He just got the bot and it made him $1,500 in less than 24 hours. That is awesome. Congratulations. Really cool. Yeah, a lot of people are surprised that Nitro runs with order flow. It is order flow, it is price action. It is all different things jumbled up into one. And I wanted it to work with the market, not just be this like set strategy that's like grid. And it's like, you know, when these trades are going to come about and they all stack up and draw down. I don't like that. I didn't want Nitro to do that. So I had Nitro designed to only scale in when we're not in heavy drawdown and to scale in when we're mostly in profit with one of the trades. So you will notice like sometimes we'll be in profit with one trade and it will scale in a few times on better entries or more entries where the order flow is showing that we're going to push down in that direction. And then other days, if it's not there, it'll place like one trade and if it hits stop loss, it hits stop loss. But it doesn't like to have all the trades that scale in together come back and hit stop loss because that's how accounts blow. We like to keep it very like low risk, but also scaling and growing your account as fast as we can. So that's why my one account is now at $4,000. I started it at $599 in August, and now it's at 4,000. Been absolutely beautiful. Oh, the group chat for Odin, I just posted it, like inside of WAP. I posted it again, actually. In WAP, I posted the announcements this morning, and I said that this was the link. So you should have gotten an email about that. But inside of WAP is the link. What broker? I use CoinEx. I've been using them for years. When everybody like went down and out without brokers, I've been having CoinEx the whole time. They've been great. No issues. They held out through the last administration. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm done trading. I'm not going to be giving any more signals. I might just get off of here because we're going to range. We're not going to do anything. So might as well just get to doing other things that are productive instead of over trading. Over trading is not good. And we don't want to get caught up in that mess. So I say take our money, run. We had a good signal this morning. We got a couple re-entries on it. And I will see you all tomorrow. Another 30-minute Zoom again. Yes, they do crypto. So what I do with CoinEx is I use my Strike app. So they have an app that's just like what is it called? Cash App. I don't have Cash App anymore because everyone wanted me to use it as a payment method, and I did. And then Cash App told me I made too much money and kicked me off the platform. I had like no chargebacks, no problems. And they kicked me off the platform, said I made too much. It was like, okay, well, I was doing it because everybody asked for it. So I can't use Cash App, but what I use is Strike, which is just as simple as Cash App, very straight to the point. They don't do the addresses. So what you could do is whenever you get your deposit information or your withdrawal information, they'll give you a QR code. I scan the QR code every time. I do the QR code. I'm able to get everything I need and I don't have to worry about the address. I just use my phone. I put it on my computer and I scan it from my phone. So I just keep it super simple so I'm not dealing with all the stress of these addresses and all different things. Congratulations, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. You're welcome.